List 8, and your name is, this is your intro video. So your first root is host, and this means stranger or enemy and is a Latin root. Your next root is hosp, and this means guest, and this is a Latin root. And your last root is onym or onym, and it means name, and it is a Greek root. So host is your first root. Once again, it means stranger or enemy. Your words with this root are host, hostile, hostile, hostage, hostility, and hostess. So I tried to break these words apart. There's really no way. There's not a whole lot of similarities between these words other than they all have the same root. So your first root is host. Think of the root host. Hostel, this is the building, like where you would stay. So host, E-L. The next word is hostile or hostile. It's pronounced two different ways. And so you have to think of the host, or sometimes the root is also pronounced host, as you'll hear in some of the other words. Hostile, I-L-E. Hostage, hostility, and hostess. So a lot of these words, if you think of the root and then the ending and put them together, you'll be fine. So on your homework, you need to write what host means and then draw a picture to help you remember it. Next is hosp, which means guest, and your words are hospital, hospice, hospitality, hospitable, hospitably, inhospitable, and hospitalized. So I've broken these words into a couple different groups. So the first is hospital. You're probably familiar with this word. If you think about it, you can probably sound it out. So if you can sound out or get the word hospital, you can get hospitality. It sounds a little bit different, but if you look in the word hospitality is the word hospital. The same with hospitalize. Hospital is in it, and then the I-Z-E. Hospice is kind of in a world of its own. There's nothing really that you can connect it real strongly to. So that one you might just have to remember. Hospitable and hospitably are very similar. The only difference is that the last letter. Hospitable has an E, hospitably has a Y. If you can spell hospitable and hospitably, you only need to add the in prefix, which means not, to get the words inhospitably and inhospitable. So on your homework, please write what the root hosp means and draw a picture. Your last root is onym, which means name. Your words are homonym, synonym, antonym, acronym, anonymous, and pseudonym. Once again, there's not a whole lot of ways that you can break these apart. You're just going to need to remember that a lot of times that this root comes at the end of the words. The exception is anonymous. So homonym, synonym, antonym, acronym, pseudonym. So just think about that. And then anonymous, you're going to have to break apart anonymous. For your homework, please write what the root onym means and write a word or draw a picture to remember it.